And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the first level 60 Red Mage quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Northern Fanalan at 1920, and we need to talk to Tia. So let's go. The quest is called Stained in Scarlet, and we'll get the ability Manification. It says double current black mana, white mana levels. Additional effect resets corpse to corpse, and displacement recast timers. All combos are cancelled upon execution of Manification. Oh, cool. So Tia is planning a final confrontation with Lambert. So Lambert will be preparing to move on the Garland Ironworks. According to the plans we viewed, they know that Jesse is scheduled to accompany a delivery to the Alamegan Resistance. The ambush itself will be sprung on the outskirts of Revenant's Toll, as she makes her way to a waiting airship. It should be a simple matter for us to lie in wait in Mordona and take the ambushers and Lambert by surprise. Our success will, of course, hinge upon Jessie's cooperation, and I've arranged to meet her to hammer out the finer details. Pray travel ahead to Revenant's Toll, and we will find you on the terrace above Rowena's House of Splendors. Okay, let's go. Right, okay, let's go. Mordona, Revenant's Toll. Okay, here we are. So let's talk to Arya now. So, I'm sorry, were you looking for me? I just felt more comfortable waiting in the corner. Oh, Tia and Jesse are here. So, right, I've heard all about this big plan to murder me. I'm surprised no one's tried it before, considering how the company starts to fall apart the very instant I leave the room. Any road, I understand that you and Miss Menifil here are in charge of keeping me alive while I make my merry way to the airship. Is that correct? Lambert's been instructed to bring his entire cabal to bear on this operation. As long as they've no hint that we're onto their plan, then we stand a chance of wiping out the lot of them. I only wish we could manage it without exposing you to danger. Maybe we could, if I pretended to be Jesse? Dress up as the deputy president? That's actually a rather clever idea. Well, she needs a makeover. Let's get the girl a costume then. I'm not afraid to act as bait, but when push comes to shove, I'll only be in your way. We'll need to do something about that hair. Nice. So there we go. From a distance, no one will be able to tell the difference. It's just up close that you're a bit short. Can we stretch you out by a form or so? Stretch me out? I'm only pulling your leg, lass. I appreciate what you're doing for me. If you're ever in need of a favour, I'll be happy to pay you back in kind. So the Ironworks airship will soon arrive at the cliffside outside the town. Arya will make the vessel whilst pretending to be Jesse, and you, Mithrie, will act as her bodyguard. So we still have a little time until the airship is scheduled to depart. Make whatever preparations you need, and then meet me by the Aetheryte. Cool. So let's go down to the Aetheryte. Okay, so here's Tia. Let's carry on. So the time has come. The Ironworks airship make ready to depart, and our battle with the traitorous Lambert fast approaches. There is, however, one thing I have never been able to reconcile. Why did Lambert sell his soul to the Empire? He was the duelist's most brilliant scholar, and not the kind of man who would betray his homeland for vulgar coin. I was baffled when I heard the Empire had bought his loyalty. It's probably the same thing, isn't it? Like, they probably just brainwashed him like they are with all the other people. But no matter his reasons, the crime he committed was unforgivable, and we shall bring him to justice. Let us see the deed done, my friends, to the southeast gate. Okay, let's go. So, this is it, are ya? Take the path towards North Silvertier and keep up the pretense as best you can. The airship is waiting near the Keeper of the Lake, but we can be sure that the assassins will make their move before you arrive. Mithrie, it will be up to you to protect Jesse on the road. Rather than let them flank us, I will intercept the large group meant to fall upon you from the south. You continue to surprise me with the potency of your offensive magics, Arya. With the progress you've shown, I have little doubt you could hold your own against one or two of these mindless assassins. But I must ask that you do not engage in combat unless absolutely necessary. The goal is to lure Lambert himself into the fray, and our charade must be convincing. Mithrie should be more than a match for his puppet underlings. So I have no doubt of that. Right then, off I go. Okay, so let's see where we're doing this. Okay, just there. Let's get ready. Okay, so let's talk to her. So that was some battle. Are you ready to continue on? I'll go on ahead as before. Okay, next. So, you make it look so easy. Hello? Yes, Mithrie has defeated every ambush so far. Very good. I've just finished mopping up the flanking group, and we'll take up the position near the airship. We continue with the charade for now. Make to board the airship as planned. Mithrie and I will conceal ourselves nearby until Lambert makes his move. He should have a few of his puppets left. We'll be forced to take action directly. That's when we strike together. Did you hear all that, Mithrie? Let's keep moving then. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are. So let's do this fight. So, duty calls commence battle for Stained and Scarlet. If you're above level 62, it will be synced. So, what have we here? An imposter? It would seem that I have fallen victim to a child's ploy. So it's like, boo! Your cabal is in ruins, Lambert, and this time you'll face the consequences of your crimes. But first, I must know, why did you turn coat for the Empire, after all we had achieved together? Still the same simple tier. The same tiresome idealism. Your point? How many lives did we save, you and I? And what did that truly accomplish? The ancient art of red magic is capable of so much more. A red mage restricts the source of his mana, but accelerates the effect of his spells via the medium of his own physical form. And what would befall such a mage who then attempted the same techniques whilst channeling the vast ethereal energies of nature? A fool's endeavour, the wielder would be consumed. Just so, and there we see the true potential of the art. Imagine the incredible powers we could unleash, were we not caged within these prisons of flesh. It was in the wisdom of the ancients that I discovered the means to transcend our limits, a method to transform one's vessel and command ever grander magics. The price is to be paid, however, was a costly one. Restructuring my body required years upon years spent in arcane slumber. And was it worth it to surrender that which makes you mortal? I freed myself from my chains. I now command energies greater than my any found in the black or the white or the red. The Crimson Duelists were merely my first step towards greatness. Noble sacrifices for a greater cause. You damnable fiend. So, my art is unfettered by weak-minded taboos. You cannot best me with your feeble red magics. Never once did I lose a duel to you. This day will be no different. So, you were always a better fighter. I've barely succeeded in giving you a scratch. But a single scratch is all I need. You see, as a consequence of my transformation, my strength lies not in harming your body, but in draining your spirit. Once I have wounded you, your life force belongs to me. Rip. You... So, Tia, no. Well, you drew breath. But not for long. I shall send you to Thal's realm with the answer to your question. My reason for joining the Empire. My new form allows me to wield spells of a magnitude denied to ordinary mortals. But I must feed. If I fail to consume sufficient life energies, then I am afflicted with a terrible hunger. So he's basically a vampire now. My work as an assassin provides me with fresh prey and an ideal environment within which to pursue my research. I am eternally grateful to Xenos for his rare and generous understanding. So, you speak of achievements, but the constraints of red magic offered naught but frustration. And now, after 2 decades of futile resistance, is your struggle finally over? My friends, you must flee. So, this is far from over. Students of red magic, are you? Come then, show me how you resist the advent of your own destruction. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's Kill the ads first. Away. Away. Wow, this is going to be annoying if I have to move every spell. Oops. Crap. Let me cure myself. I'll try. Maybe try and cure Arya as well. Cure myself. There we go. Okay. Feel like she's still standing in it. Okay, cool. Try and get them away. Okay, cool. go. Seal Arya as well. Okay. Done. The best. So, my comrades, you are champions of the Red. Tia, you mustn't try to move. I'm not dead yet, lass, though it was nice that you fought to avenge me. So what a miserable pair we make. The last of the Crimson Duelists, stained in the ground scarlet with our blood. And I cannot even claim this final vengeance as mine. That honor goes to my students. But there lies the difference between you and me, Lambard. Your puppets follow your commands without question, but they'll not carry your legacy after you're gone. Is that what 20 years of struggle has taught you? I admit, the sense of justice with which you infect others has delivered you victory, on this day at least. But your fates are known for their spiteful twists of fortune. Take this aria of yours. I'm fine. It was a trying battle is all. Well, this will be injustice. Sorry, will this be the injustice that breaks you? A pity I will miss your suffering. So Lambert knew something, and it seemed to amuse him. Are you truly alright? I feel much recovered, honestly. We should return to Revenant's Toll. Okay, so now let's go back. Let's teleport there to save time. Okay, so where is Tia? This way. So, it's still an effort to remain upright, but I believe I'll live. Seeing how you countered the technique which felled me was a proud moment indeed. You and Arya make a fine team. I expect the Deputy President will be along shortly. So, you have my thanks. Had you not uncovered this plot, I would almost certainly be dead by now. It's quite a sobering thought. 'Tis Mithrie and Arya who most deserve your gratitude. I was busy bleeding to death whilst the two of them vanquished the assassin's master. So, is that so? Well then, feel free to send the bill for any expenses incurred on this operation to Sid himself. So with Lambert's death, so too will his cabal of assassins cease to plague us. For much of my life, I have lived with failure, the loss of my homeland, my inability to help prevent the calamity, but I chose to fight on the face of these defeats. It has taken 2 decades to right the wrongs of my past, yet finally I've managed a tangible victory for my home, and for Eorzea. So you have made this possible. Thank you, my students, my comrades. Cool. So that's complete. Nice. So I got a new skill, Manification. So this concludes the Red Mage quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next Red Mage quest will be available from tier. Cool. But we'll do that in a separate episode. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.